Have you ever felt not smart enough, not attractive enough, maybe not in shape enough, or not wealthy enough? If the answer is yes to any of those, you might be suffering from your own limiting beliefs. And that's okay, because I've been there too, and I've felt those feelings as well. But the benefits of overcoming your limiting beliefs are more happiness and more confidence and more fulfillment in your life. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 4 proven methods that I've used to personally break through limiting beliefs. My name is Steven, and on this channel, I provide you with the knowledge and the ideas that made me a millionaire and that will make you one too. Financial success provides us with the freedom to pursue our passions and our purpose and realize our full potential. If you like the sound of that, then hit the subscribe button down below. Also hit the bell notification so that future videos like this will be brought to you in the future. Jumping right into the video now, beliefs are the lenses through which we see and experience the world. They're the filter that gets put onto our reality. They affect how we think, how we feel, and then how we act, which creates our life. Now, limiting beliefs are self-imposed that limit our progression in some area of our life. They keep us small and they keep us in a box. They're stories that we tell ourselves that prevent us from taking action. These stories are usually not grounded in fact or evidence at all. They act as a crutch and a way for us to rationalize why we aren't doing what we need to do or why we're not going after what we want. So then the question is, how do we break through these limiting beliefs? We start with method 1, which is stop all assumptions. It's usually not our current environment that holds us back, but rather ourselves. Our limiting beliefs might have come from our past experiences or our imagination or just fear about a certain situation, but they are usually just false generalizations that don't serve us. The other day I was downtown with my friend and he saw a woman that he thought was attractive. I said, "Hey man, go talk to her." And the first thing that he said back to me was, "She probably wants a tall guy." And this is stemming from his belief that he is too short to attract the type of woman that he wants, which is totally false. He knows nothing about this woman whatsoever, yet his limiting beliefs are making him small. They're holding him back from what he actually wants and what he actually wants to do in life and what he wants to get out of life. And I think we can all relate to that experience in some way and in some situation that we've had in our own past. I know at least I have. But we have to disassociate from those limiting beliefs. Know that they're not you. Know that you're not the only one who has had those limiting beliefs, and that people before you have overcome those same limiting beliefs that you can as well. They're called limiting beliefs, not limiting facts. All of these beliefs are just forms of fear. Make all your thoughts serve you. Don't let the past hinder where you want to go. What if you could just act in an unadulterated way without any past baggage? How much more fulfilling could your life be? A lot of limiting beliefs stem from the past, so just stay in the present as much as possible, focus on what you want, and stop all assumptions. I am going to assume one thing though, and that's if you like this video so far, you're going to hit that like button down below. It's not hard to do and it means a lot. Thanks. Now, the second method is exposure therapy. And so what you're going to do is step by step and slowly expose yourself to that which you want. And do this until you get to where you want to go and get the results that you're looking for. And this is such a powerful method. And I've used it so many times on myself because it continuously gets me results. So to use this method, you're going to have to go out into the world and test yourself a bit. Whatever your limiting belief is, you have to expose yourself to it on a very small basis first. Start small up front and then gradually work up to where you want to be. So for example, say that you have social anxiety and you have a limiting belief that says, "I'm not good at talking with people." With the exposure therapy method, you wouldn't go to a massive, social gathering or a networking event and give a public speech, right? That's way too much too soon. It needs to be a gradual process where you're stair-stepping your way to what you want. You need to get some small wins first to build up some confidence and to build up some momentum. So instead, maybe you would start by saying hi to your neighbors, or asking somebody for directions, even if you don't need them, or giving somebody just a random compliment. The purpose of this method is to invalidate any thoughts that you had surrounding the limiting belief that you're trying to fix. This will give you actual reference points that you can anchor your new beliefs onto. Progress to the next level of your development step by step using the exposure therapy method. So far, methods 1 and 2 are about ridding yourself of the limiting beliefs that you have, and then methods 3 and 4 are going to be about actually replacing them with the new beliefs, with better beliefs that you actually want. Think of it like this. If you have a house with old crappy furniture and you're trying to upgrade, and you take all that old crappy furniture out to the curb, put it on the curb, leave it out there, if you don't replace that furniture with the new, upgraded, and better furniture, if you're just sitting in that empty house by yourself, you're eventually going to want to sit and sleep somewhere. And so if you don't have that new and upgraded furniture, then you're going to start dragging that old crappy furniture back in the house. And that's the same with our thoughts and beliefs. Once we get rid of the bad, we have to replace it with the good, or we will revert back to the bad. So after you work on your exposure therapy, you would move on to method 3, which is reprogram your self-talk. And the first step of this method is to take your limiting belief and write it out in a very short sentence. So for example, maybe your limiting belief is, I'm not good with money, which is very common with a lot of people. So then you would need to create a new belief, or maybe a set of new beliefs that are the opposite of that, right? So now you would need to be saying to yourself, I easily save money, or I make more money, or I make a lot of money, or maybe it's a specific goal like I am a millionaire. Once you identify and get rid of that old belief, you need to replace it with something new and better. So these new and upgraded statements and sentences that you just made for your new beliefs, they need to be said every day to yourself. These are the affirmations that you're going to use. And for me personally, the most powerful affirmation results I get are when I do them in the mirror, when I'm looking myself dead in the eye and I'm telling myself something about myself. If I'm looking myself dead in the eye and I'm being true with myself, it's such a powerful experience, and you feel it in your body, and you start to take on that trait, and you actually make it a part of your identity, and your actions throughout the day actually reflect that statement that you've now ingrained in your mind. And that might sound weird to some of you, and I get it. It did to me at first too. And once you try it for the first 2, 3, 4 times, it might feel a little weird. You might have some resistance in your body to that, but that's okay. Keep saying those statements to yourself, your new positive upgraded beliefs, and they will start to resonate in your subconscious mind and actually rewire your brain, your neural pathways in your brain, which will help you upgrade and become a different and better person. The mirror work will help you cultivate a more positive and better relationship with yourself. And just know that you've been working off of your old beliefs and with your old beliefs for so long, it's going to take a little bit of time to see some change, but stick with it. And I guarantee you, reprogramming your self-talk will be one of the best things you've ever done for yourself. Okay, now this brings us to our last and final method, method 4. Keep promises to yourself. This might be my favorite one, and this might be the one where you see the most results immediately. There is no faster way to build confidence and to build a new belief system than by keeping promises to yourself. Say, for example, you're trying to lose weight. Maybe your limiting belief is, I'll always be overweight. If you come up with the new belief that it's easy for me to work out, and you start doing your affirmations and you say, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week, to truly internalize those beliefs, you need to keep that promise to yourself. You need to actually go to the gym. You need to follow through with what you set out to do to truly reap the most benefit from this method. The most helpful way to understand limiting beliefs is what I call the baby elephant story. And it's pretty much a metaphor of circus elephants. So when a circus baby elephant is first taken in by the circus, they're pegged to the ground, right? A peg is put in the ground, a rope is tied around the leg of the baby elephant, and it's too small to break free from that bondage of the rope and the peg. And it tries for years until it just stops trying. And so it's now stopped trying, but now it's a huge full-grown adult elephant that could easily break through this rope and this peg, but because it's so ingrained in its head that it can't get free from this thing, it doesn't even try anymore. And I see this happen with so many people. They don't understand that over the years, they've accumulated so many more skills and ideas and people in their life, yet they stay small and they don't use those resources to their benefit to really find the fulfillment in their life and get to where they want to go. And I feel like this metaphor really illustrates how we hold ourselves back by believing our limiting beliefs. But by keeping promises to ourselves, we are able to break through those limiting beliefs and realize our full potential. So to do a quick recap on the 4 methods we just discussed, number 1 is stop all assumptions. Number 2 is exposure therapy. Number 3 is reprogram your self-talk. And number 4 is keep promises to yourself. Never let your past dictate what you want or who you want to become. So use these methods today. Don't wait. Don't say you'll do it tomorrow, because it's funny how easily tomorrow becomes never. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below and let me know maybe some of your limiting beliefs or how you've overcome your limiting beliefs in the past. I appreciate you. I believe in you, and I'll see you next time.